What's up, y'all? This is your boy Eddie Jackson. This is the Drop That Podcast. This is Film Talk. We haven't done Film Talk in so long, but before we do, this episode is brought to you by Laidback TV. Over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, every sports channel, all the languages. Go on laidbacktv.com to see how you can download your iPhones, Androids, and your Fire Sticks. Now, let's not wait any longer. Let's get into Film Talk. All right, guys. This movie was one of the most anticipated 2026 movies that I'm gunning for this year, okay? My tops are obviously Avengers Doomsday, but we ain't gotta wait for that until December. Scary Movie 6 is coming back with the Waynes. That's in June. Spider-Man Brand New Day is in July. The He-Man Masters of the Universe coming out in June. Mortal Kombat 2 is in theaters now. Scream 7 came out in February. And the Super Mario Galaxy movie that came out last month. But what's on the list for that as well? The Michael movie. Michael Jackson. Yes. I've been a fan of Michael Jackson for a very, very fucking long time. Okay? So long that I can actually tell you what my top three greatest Michael joints ever to me. Number one, it would be Smooth Criminal. Smooth Criminal is my number one. Wanna Be Starting Something's number two. They Don't Really Care About Us is number three. Number four, I would give it to Billie Jean. And number five, I would definitely say it's a tie. Fuck. Damn. Number five, I'll probably give it to, I will probably give it to, Human Nature. How about that? I'm gonna give number five, Human Nature. Number six, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Number seven would be Dirty Diana. Number eight would definitely be Heartbreaker from the Invincible album. Number nine, I would probably give it to what's a good number 9 record? Who Is It? Definitely Who Is It? And number 10, I would give it to Library Girl. Definitely. That's my top 10 Michael Jackson joints of all fucking time. So let's get into it. So it starts off in the 70s. I like it different. Something different than the other movies, like the Jackson movie, with the family, that came out in the 90s. That was dope. That was like 4 hours long, but it was dope. They showed you a lot. A lot of things were different compared to what you see in this movie. They talk about the beatings. It goes all the way back to when Joseph and Catherine met, before the kids were even born. You know what I'm saying? What he did to go to California to get the Jacksons put on, their time at Motown, meeting Berry Gordy, what is it else? The Pepsi commercial, all of that. With this one, it was different, you know what I mean? You heard the Killer Records. They showed you, in the 70s. They showed you the background behind him getting his nose job, him beginning the process of Villalago. What else they gave you? When he decided to go solo, with the Off the Wall album, the video shoots, you know what I'm saying? That was different. That was fucking different. The video shoots where, you showing behind the scenes of what created Don't Stop Till You Get Enough video. Rock With You, performing that. Going into Thriller, he wanted to do something completely different. How he's creating the track listing, how he came up with the idea to name the album Thriller. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was going through different ones, The Session, with Quincy Jones, creating Thriller, the behind the scenes with Bad. No, I'm sorry, not Bad. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. I'm skipping ahead. Beat It. Beat It, meeting some Crips in L.A. Behind the scenes of creating the Thriller video. That was crazy. The Motown show, where he performed Billie Jean, the most iconic performance of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's him by himself. We don't got backup dancers. We don't got a band really showing anywhere. This just motherfucker just play the music, give me the mic. I got the glove, I got the jacket, I got the shoes, I got the socks, I got the moonwalk, I got everything. The success but that behind Thriller, the deals that his dad was making with Don King, what really happened with the Pepsi commercial. We knew about the Pepsi commercial. You know what I'm saying? About the Pepsi commercial, where he got burned because of the sparks from the pyro. In a different film, he like literally fell down and rolled tumbleweed down the stairs. Apparently, there's real footage of the fucking commercial that got released before the movie. And it literally copies what the footage was. Like, oh, he's feeling it as he's walking down the stairs, and he's spinning as it was fucking, the activator caused the fire on his head. You know what I'm saying? It's showing like when he was on his healing process for the fucking burns. Second or third degree burns. Let me see. When he bought Bubbles the monkey and fucking literally brought him home. Let me see. The relationship with his father figure bodyguard. You know what I mean? He was like the second father to him. So everything that Joseph was not as a dad, his bodyguard was. Give him the best advice, this and that. The victory tour where Michael is literally telling everybody, yo, this is the last time we're gonna be on stage together. And he's looking at Joseph like, oh shit. You're about to look like a piece of shit to Don King now, because your sons ain't with it. Because Michael is the only one on that stage that don't need the Jacksons anymore, that don't need his father. He's a fucking entity. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Off the Wall and the Thriller albums, it's not even a dimension. It's his own world, And then it goes right into the Bad tour for the Bad album, where he's performing Bad in London in a fucking stadium. And the movie ends. But it does end with a little message at the end where his legacy or his story continues. I think it was Legacy Continues, if I'm not mistaken, because it was very quick. I love the movie. I think, shout out to Jafar Jackson. That's the nephew of Michael Jackson, the son of Jermaine Jackson. If you look at the family tree, Randy was with a woman, had 2 kids. They didn't work out. Jermaine snatched up that girl that was the ex of Randy and had 2 more kids. Jafar was one of them. Talk about a fucking twisted family that's dysfunctional. But Jafar was the only one that could annihilate this fucking role, kill it with the rehearsals. I was always curious on how he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Not many Michael impersonators kill it, because you're not just killing them dance moves. Michael is not just a dance move, okay? The emotion, behind the words, body language, everything, you have to be Michael, not just on stage, but behind the fucking scenes. And Jafar fucking killed it. I will not be surprised at this time next year, either he's going to be an Academy Award nominee or an Academy Award winner. Does he deserve a nomination? Fucking hands down, 100%. He does. 100%. Does he deserve the award? It's going to be depending on who's in the category. You know what I'm saying? It's a long road between now and the closing votes for the Academy Awards for Best Actor. Okay? Best Picture? It's in conversation. Does this movie deserve to be a nomination in the Best Picture? Yes. Yes, 100%. Best Actor? Jafar Jackson. Definitely. He needs to be in it. Supporting Actor? I would say this was probably the best Joseph Jackson I've seen in a movie. I don't know the guy's name, so please forgive me. He not only killed the action, the responses, the reaction, the facial expressions, but he killed the look. The look was exactly like Joseph. It was perfect. So I'm expecting 3 nominations for the Michael movie. Best Picture, Best Actor, and Supporting Actor. Nia Long did her thing as Catherine. Does it deserve a nominee? Depending on the category. But Jafar needs to be 100% in the fucking in the nominations nomination category for Best Actor. I haven't seen there's only 3. There's only 3 people who played iconic figures in the last 26 years that I think well deserved, not only nominated, but deserved a win. Because out of 3 of them, only 2 won. So that's Will Smith playing Muhammad Ali. He deserved a win. That was a great film and a great performance by Will. Jamie Foxx as Ray Charles. Well deserved win in the Academy Awards. Rami Malek, I think it's Rami or Rami Malek. Okay, Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. Fucking murdered that role. It was perfect. Those are the 3 who should have won, not only nominated, but win. Will should have won for that. So this is the 4th film as a biopic that I say is well fucking deserved. He killed the look, he killed the moves, he killed the expression, he did the reactions, and he did the facial expressions. Well, holla at him. That's what's up. Shout out to Jafar Jackson. And the movie stops in 1988. Okay? So when you look at 70s to 88, that's all the Jackson 5. That's Off the Wall. That's Thriller. And that's the beginning process of Bad. Now, here's the problem. They want a sequel. And shout out to Antoine Fuqua. Antoine Fuqua is one of my favorite top 5 directors in Hollywood. Next to Michael Bay, next to Quentin Tarantino, next to damn it, who the fuck is his name? Ridley Scott, he's definitely there. And Tony Scott, he's definitely my top 5s. These are my top 5s so far. I mean, you can make an honorable mention as Martin Scorsese, but I would say those are my top 5. Michael Bay, Tony, Ridley Scott, and Quentin Tarantino. So Antoine Fuqua, if you don't know who he is, you better fucking recognize. He did Tears of the Sun with Bruce Willis. He did The Equalizer 1, 2, and 3 with Denzel Washington. Google the rest, okay? He's one of the best. He did this movie. This is crazy. How do you do The Equalizer, a fucking killing action film, and then you kill it in this biopic with Lionsgate and Universal? That's skills. So, with that being said, they want a sequel. Okay, they want a sequel. What happens in this fucking sequel? You know what I'm saying? Because the allegations are late 94, early 95, going all the way to 2005. It seems like that's a 10-year fucking gap that they're going to fucking bring that up. I think this is bullshit. You know, when you fucking play this movie, all the highlight music is being brought back again. I'm talking Thriller, Beat It, Human Nature, Billie Jean, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, fucking Dirty Diana, Smooth Criminal, Bad, Speedin', I think it's Speed Demon, fucking Remember the Time, Jam, Dirty Diana, the list goes on. Everybody's bringing back the good music. You know what I'm saying? And no, What are you going to highlight in the 90s? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have mind if this movie went all the way to 93. Could have been 2.5 hours and go all the way to 93. You know what happened in 93? The Super Bowl between Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. Who's the halftime performer? Michael fucking Jackson. Okay? You could end it that way. It's in a stadium. You know what I'm saying? What else can you do? This does not need a sequel. We do not need to highlight the bullshit allegations ruining his legacy. This is the reason why the two out of 3 top females in Michael's life, there's 3 women in Michael's life that mean the world to him. I'm talking his mother, Catherine, his daughter, Paris, and his sister, Janet Jackson. Janet and Paris did not want anything to do with this fucking movie. Very well right, because, Paris got, she gave her grievances. If you don't know what it is, go on YouTube, go on her Instagram. She says it. You know what I'm saying? She said there was some lies there and all that shit. Whatever. Janet, she don't even want to fuck with it. And if you decide you want to do a sequel, in the 90s, that song called Scream, that was probably one of the highest budget of music videos since in the 90s at the time. You need Janet. Janet didn't sign no rights. Did you notice that there was no Janet Jackson being portrayed in this movie? You got LaToya. What happened to Reba? There were more girls in this family. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to be a part of this shit because they were afraid it was a cash grab, or this is what they were just trying to fucking bring highlight into the negativity in Michael's life. Michael wanted to give you guys, this is it, the show, so bad that he was willing to put all that drugs in his fucking system to sleep and be well rested. A 50-year-old doing that, there's no telling how long they're going to last. So, I beg them, please, don't do a sequel. Leave this shit alone. You began and ended this movie in a well perfected way. And I think that's where it should stay. We do not need any other highlights. The only 2 highlights I can fucking think of is the Super Bowl in 93 and the 30th, his solo 30th anniversary concert in 2001, where he reunited with his brothers. He performed You Rock My World, Billy Beat It, fucking Billie Jean, all of it. The Way You Make Me Feel with Britney Spears, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough with fucking Usher. Like, it was perfect. That's where it should end. It shouldn't fucking be, nah, at all. They should not do it. That's my opinion. Go see the movie. It's amazing. And hopefully the Academy does do their justice and nominate Jafar Jackson. He's well-rounded, well-deserved. He's not even trying to be a fucking actor. I think this should be done. But that's all I got for the Michael movie. This is Film Talk with your boy Eddie Jax. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Should there be a sequel? Should they not be? Do you think they did a great job? Do you think Janet should be a part of it? Sign off on the sequel if they're going to do it right and only do the first half of the 90s and then end it completely, or skip it. Fast forward all the way to 2001, because I don't want to see Michael die again in 2009. Like, that was fucking horrible to even see on the news. See fucking people, have him on a stretcher, pulling him away from his home. I don't want to see it. But I'm your boy D Jackson. This is Drop That Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all be easy, all right? Go see the movie. Peace.